Welcome to MyUP Sports. I'm Jake Durant. Two of the best teams in girls high school basketball went head-to-head in Negaunee on Friday, with undefeated Ishpeming heading east to take on undefeated Negaunee. Now, anytime these two schools meet head-to-head, you can always expect a battle. Let's head over to Lakeview Gymnasium for the rivalry matchup between the 6-0 Ishpeming Hematites and the 8-0 Negaunee Miners. First quarter, no score. Gretel Johnson going to kick it out to Liliana Saunders for the long two. That bucket there is going to make it 2-0 Miners. Back the other way, it's Johnson again picking off the pass. That's going to set up a 2-on-1. She's going to dump it off to Saunders again for an easy one. It's 4-0 Negaunee. Ishpeming will then get on the board. Maya Hemmer going to work against Claire O'Donnell down low. She hooks it in for two. It's 6-2 Negaunee. Late first quarter, Miners now up 6. Eliana Park, the long pass up to Kira Waterman for the bucket off the glass, but Janessa Eagle back on the other end is going to drive hard to the hoop for the score and the foul. Negaunee was up 13-10 after one quarter. In the second quarter, Frankie Stetson, she's going to get the quick hitter from 3 to pull Ishpeming within a bucket. It's 15-13. But Negaunee primed to go on a run. This time Johnson to Waterman for a corner triple. That's going to make it 20-13 Miners. Negaunee moving the ball well, this time finding Claire O'Donnell in the opposite corner for another 3 to go up by a dozen. This one was a physical battle from start to finish, but the Miners able to keep their distance throughout. Negaunee stays undefeated, knocking off Ishpeming 54-44. A few more girls basketball finals from Friday night. Menominee wins an overtime thriller over Marquette 52-48. Baraga wins a close one over Norway 34-32. And Gladstone wins big over Manistee 74-27. Following the girls' game, the Ishpeming and Negaunee boys team taking the floor for part 2 of the night. First quarter, Keon Gauthier dribbles, sets, and knocks down the long two. It was 2-1 Hematites. Then it's Grady Gauthier to the big man John Wheeler off the pick and roll. He's going to go high off the glass for 2 more. It's 4-1 Ishpeming. It's Negaunee's turn. Easton Gwinnett going to jump and fire to Tristan Slater wide open below the basket. It's 4-3 Ishpeming. Late first quarter, Braden Gleason going to drive. The lay-in is no good, but Ethan Gauthier going to grab the board and the putback will fall. We were tied up at 10 after one quarter. Negaunee then settling in as Cole Peckrell going to intercept the pass, and nobody's going to stop him as he goes coast to coast. It's 14-12 Negaunee. The final seconds of the quarter, Negaunee going to find Wyatt Nelson in the corner for 3. It was 23-18 Miners after a half. Third quarter, Grady Gauthier the catch and shoot from 3 to make it 23-21. But Negaunee caught fire in the third as Slater going to knock down a 3 to put the Miners up 8. And then it's Cole Prusy driving baseline as he's going to elevate for the lay-in. It was part of a 30-9 third quarter advantage for the Miners as they take down Ishpeming 71-45. Let's head now to Marquette. The Sentinels hosting Menominee. First quarter, winding down, Ford Richardson going to find Connor Firestein, who's going to lay it in for the buzzer. Marquette leads 19-12 after 1. Second quarter, Brody Clement's going to take it coast to coast as the Sentinels lead by 7. Menominee then closing the gap off of the missed 3. Brody Degg now going to corral the board. He's going to just turn and fire it. That's a 3 ball to make it 21-17 Marquette. A bit later, Xander Yurkowitz able to get one past Pavel McCutcheon for the score as Menominee pulls within 2. Marquette comes back the other way. Hallen McCullum going to connect on the triple as the Sentinels holding on to a 24-19 advantage. And then it's Darren Butler. He's going to take a couple dribbles here, and he's going to pull up in rhythm and knock it down. Menominee back within 3. Later in the second, we're all tied up at 24. It's Clement slashing to the rack for another score. It's 26-24 Sentinels. And then check out the alley-oop from Talon Woods to Butler for the bucket. And we're tied up at 26. Finally, it's Tanner Tarakoff with the dime to Nathan Comp as Menominee takes down Marquette in a close one, 61-56.
Time you grow up coming to Marquette, you know it's going to be an absolute dogfight. They're very physical, obviously very athletic, and we knew coming in that this was going to be a heck of a matchup, and it turned out to be. Credit to our guys for having the mental toughness to be able to withstand some of their runs. This is a game that last year we probably don't win once it gets close like that, but it's a testament to our guys and their ability to kind of move forward on some things to be able to dig this one out. So very impressed with the win and happy to be 1-0 in the conference.
Some more boys hoops finals from Friday night. Lawrence takes down Hancock 48-33. Dollar Bay over Houghton 64-48. Norway wins big over Bark River Harris 70-31. And Ontonagon tops Chassell 70-59. Over in college hockey, NMU falls to Augustana 3-0. And Michigan Tech takes down Bemidji State 5-2.